Come to Helmuth Ford, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
Hi, this is Stacy from Shuttler Insurance Services. Come see me on the east side of the square in Sigourney for all your insurance needs.
Check it out! The Keswick Tavern is having live music with Jake Shrout this Saturday, November 22nd from 8 p.m. to midnight. And there's no cover charge. Jake is a singer-songwriter and guitarist who specializes in rock, country, and Americana music. You'll want to be at the KT this Saturday night for all the fun with live music from 8 to midnight. It's happening at the Keswick Tavern in Keswick, Iowa. See you there.
Skunk River Radio, country music from 1990 through 2010 with some Iowa country music sprinkled in. Listen at skunkriverradio.com, download the app, listen on Alexa by saying, "Alexa, play Skunk River Radio on TuneIn." You can listen to me, Steve Shuttler, each weekday morning from 6 a.m. to noon, and listen to The Haze from noon to 6 p.m. Skunk River Radio, online radio for country music from 1990 to 2010.
When gardening season gets here, you'll be eager to shove that spade in the dirt. Hi, I'm Jody Henke. You don't want a dull edge, so now is a good time to sharpen your garden tools as you're living the country life.
Living the Country Life. Ideas and inspiration for your place in the country. You can find more information on today's topic and from previous shows by visiting us online at livingthecountrylife.com. We'll return to the show after these messages.
Successful Farming presents the 15 Minutes with a Farmer podcast. In each episode, a successful farming editor has a quick conversation with a farmer, chock full of stories and advice from their area of agriculture. They're interesting, educational, and perfect for your busy schedule. Search for 15 Minutes with a Farmer wherever you download your podcasts.
If you're looking for new ideas for what to do around your place in the country, register for the Living the Country Life newsletter. Once a week, you'll receive helpful tips in your inbox on a wide variety of seasonal and timely topics, along with so much more. Living the Country Life is for all those people who love to live in the country. Sign up for your free newsletter today by visiting livingthecountrylife.com.
I have a bunch of garden tools that could probably use a good sharpening. It's not hard to do, and I'll thank myself come spring when I'm ready to use them again. Craig Sachs is an extension ag agent at the University of Wisconsin. He says sharpening garden tools is an art, but it doesn't have to be perfect, so something is better than nothing. Most hoes and shovels come with a preset blade angle from the manufacturer, which makes the sharpening process much easier. Sachs recommends using a 10-inch mill file.
I'll clamp the tool down securely. I'll be wearing, for safety reasons, leather gloves and safety glasses. And I will put that file down on the tool and push it away from me to sharpen that edge. Now, as I'm doing that, with both my hands, I can adjust that angle as I'm pushing away, and I can also watch that angle to make sure that it stays the same.
The mill file is Sachs's go-to sharpening device for most of his tools. But with pruning shears, he uses what he calls a pocket file, which looks like an overgrown mechanical pencil. It's best to sharpen your tools moving away from the blade edge so you don't cut yourself. But there is an exception. Sachs says when you sharpen away from the blade's edge, you create a metal burr on the back of the blade's cutting edge.
You need to clear that burr off of there before that tool is completely sharp. If you were to clamp down on that pruning shears and not have removed that burr, you will have damaged that cutting edge. So if it's possible in a safe fashion, I would encourage you to consider sharpening those into the cutting edge.
The burrs can be scraped off with a file or sandpaper. So how do you know when the tool is sharp enough? You can carefully feel the edge with your fingers or just look at the bevel and angle. Find more tips for sharpening your garden tools at livingthecountrylife.com. I'll see you in the country.
Living the Country Life. Ideas and inspiration for your place in the country. You can find more information on today's topic, share your tips, and post photos by visiting us online at livingthecountrylife.com.